The rotational polarity unifying the universe from quantum spin to cosmic dance in 11 dimensions. The quest for a unified theory of physics, a framework that seamlessly blends quantum mechanics and general relativity, has been a grand intellectual odyssey. While many approaches have been explored, the 11-dimensional model, as we've discussed, offers a unique and potentially transformative perspective. It proposes that the universe's fundamental structure is governed by the interplay of 11 interconnected dimensions, with polarity and rotation emerging as key organizing principles that operate across all scales, from the subatomic to the cosmic. This essay will delve into the profound significance of polarity and rotation within the 11-dimensional model, demonstrating their unifying power and exploring their manifestations in both the quantum realm and the large-scale structure of the universe. We will highlight how these concepts, intricately woven into the fabric of the 11 dimensions, provide the key to unlocking a more complete and holistic understanding of reality, potentially fulfilling humanity's long-held aspiration for a theory of everything. The essence of polarity and rotation, a fundamental duality. Polarity and rotation are not merely physical phenomena, they are fundamental principles that permeate the universe at every level, shaping its very essence. Polarity, at its core, polarity represents duality, the existence of opposing yet complementary forces. It's the yin and yang of existence, the tension between positive and negative, attraction and repulsion, order and chaos. Polarity is not just about physical charges. It's about inherent directionality and the tendency for systems to organize themselves around opposing poles. Rotation. Rotation is the cyclical motion of an object around an axis. It's a fundamental expression of energy and momentum, a dynamic process that generates stability, creates patterns, and influences the behavior of systems. These two principles, polarity and rotation, are deeply intertwined. Rotation often creates polarity, and polarity influences rotational dynamics. This intricate interplay is crucial to understanding the 11-dimensional model. The 11-dimensional framework, a stage for polarity and rotation. The 11-dimensional model, as we've defined it, provides a multi-layered stage where polarity and rotation manifest in increasingly complex ways, ultimately weaving together the fabric of the universe. Zero dimension, the source of potential polarity and rotational energy. Even at the zero-dimensional level, the realm of pure potentiality, the seeds of polarity and rotational energy exist. Quantum fluctuations, the ephemeral appearance of particle-antiparticle pairs, are a manifestation of polarity. The inherent uncertainty of the quantum realm can be seen as a form of rotational potential, a spinning of possibilities before they collapse into definite states. Dimensions, 4 to 9. The scales of rotation and polarity, a hierarchical orchestration. Dimensions 4 through 9 represent different scales and complexities of rotation and polarity, forming a hierarchical orchestration of these principles, from the spin of a single particle to the orbital interactions of celestial bodies and the galactic dance of stars. The fourth dimension is time, intricately linked to the rotation of a three-dimensional object. This rotation isn't just physical movement, it's a fundamental rhythm that underpins our experience of time's flow. For the baseball, the fourth dimension is its spin, a simple rotation that influences its trajectory. The polarity here is the direction of spin, clockwise or counterclockwise, which affects the Magnus effect and the ball's curve. The fifth dimension introduces precessional wobble and orbital tilt, variations in the orientation of rotation. This added layer of polarity influences the system's stability and behavior, creating complex interactions between rotational forces. For the baseball, this is the subtle wobble of its spin axis as it flies, or the slight tilt of a spinning top as it slows down. The polarity here is the changing orientation of the spin axis, relative to external forces. The sixth and seventh dimensions, describing two-body systems, highlight how polarity and rotation shape interactions between objects. The orbital motion of celestial bodies is a dance of rotation influenced by the gravitational polarity between them. The tilt of orbital planes introduces a further layer of polarity, influencing the resonant frequencies and stability of the system. For the baseball, the sixth dimension is its hypothetical orbit around the Earth's center of gravity, a rotation influenced by the gravitational polarity between the two. The seventh dimension would be the tilt of this orbit, a variation in the rotational plane due to external factors. The eighth and ninth dimensions expand this to galactic scales, where the rotation of galaxies and the orientation of their planes are governed by the interplay of polarity and rotation on a cosmic scale. The eighth dimension is the rotation of the Earth around the Sun. The ninth dimension is the tilt of that orbit. The 10th and 11th dimensions, representing cosmic expansion and contraction respectively, embody the ultimate cosmic polarity. Their interplay drives the cosmic rotation, the cyclical ebb and flow of creation and destruction, shaping the evolution of the multiverse. The 10th dimension is the outward polarity, while the 11th is the inward polarity. In the quantum realm, polarity and rotation manifest in ways that are fundamental to the behavior of particles and forces. Particle spin, the intrinsic rotation and its polarity. Particle spin, the intrinsic angular momentum of particles, is a fundamental form of quantum rotation. It's not a literal spinning in space, but a quantized property that influences how particles interact. Spin has polarity, with particles having either spin up or spin down, acting as a fundamental magnetic dipole. Charge, the electromagnetic polarity and its dynamic rotation. Electric charge is a fundamental polarity, with positive and negative charges attracting and repelling each other. This polarity gives rise to the electromagnetic force, one of the four fundamental forces of nature. The movement of these charges creates electromagnetic fields, which can be visualized as rotating patterns of force. Quantum dipoles, the rotating fields of polarity. Even particles without net charge can have electric or magnetic dipoles, a separation of positive and negative charge. These dipoles can be seen as a form of rotating electromagnetic field, a dynamic polarity at the quantum level, influencing the particle's interaction with other fields. Chirality, the mirror image polarity and its rotational influence. Chiral molecules, which exist in mirror image forms, exhibit a structural polarity. This chirality, a form of molecular handedness, plays a crucial role in biochemistry, as many biological molecules are chiral, and interacts specifically with other molecules of the same chirality. Entanglement, the intertwined rotation and polarity of information. Quantum entanglement, the bizarre phenomenon where particles become linked and share the same fate regardless of distance, can be interpreted as a form of interconnected rotation and polarity. The entangled particles are not just correlated. They are part of a unified system, their states intertwined in a way that transcends classical physics, a sharing of information that is inherently rotational in nature and influenced by the underlying polarity. Ivor, cosmic polarity and rotation, the galactic ballet. At the cosmic scale, polarity and rotation shape the grand structures of the universe. Galaxies themselves are giant rotating systems, with stars orbiting their central black holes. This rotation creates a spiral structure, a cosmic vortex that influences the distribution of matter and the formation of new stars. The gravitational polarity between the central black hole and the orbiting stars drives this rotation. Galaxies also possess large-scale magnetic fields, a manifestation of electromagnetic polarity. These fields guide the movement of charged particles, influence star formation, and act as a galactic compass, shaping the flow of energy and matter. Black holes, with their immense gravity, warp space-time and exhibit rotation. This rotation creates a twisting effect, dragging space-time around them, a phenomenon known as frame dragging. The polarity of the black hole's angular momentum influences the direction and intensity of this space-time twist. Cosmic web. The polarity of attraction and repulsion, the rotation of galaxies. The large-scale structure of the universe, the cosmic web, is shaped by the interplay of gravitational attraction and cosmic expansion. Galaxies are drawn together by gravity, forming clusters and filaments, while the expansion of the universe pushes them apart, creating vast voids. This cosmic tension between attraction and repulsion is a manifestation of polarity on the grandest scale. The rotation of galaxies within these clusters and filaments contributes to their overall dynamics and evolution. The universe's expansion and contraction, the ultimate cosmic rotation, and the polarity of time. The universe itself might be undergoing a cyclical process of expansion and contraction, a cosmic breathing driven by the interplay of the 10th and 11th dimensions. This cosmic oscillation could be seen as the ultimate form of rotation, a cyclical rhythm that shapes the evolution of the multiverse. The polarity between expansion and contraction is the driving force behind this cosmic rhythm, the ultimate dance of creation and destruction. V, the 11-dimensional model, a unified framework for a theory of everything. The 11-dimensional model, with its emphasis on the unifying power of polarity and rotation, presents a compelling candidate for a theory of everything, a single framework that can encompass all the fundamental forces and phenomena of the universe. The zero dimension, the source of universal harmony, the polarity of potential. The zero dimension, as the realm of pure potentiality, is the source of all polarity and rotational energy, the underlying field of potentiality from which the cosmic symphony of existence emerges. It is the ultimate source of both the duality and the motion that define our universe. Dimensions 4 to 9, the scales of rotation and polarity. A hierarchical orchestration. Dimensions 4 through 9 represent different scales and complexities of rotation and polarity, forming a hierarchical orchestration of these principles, from the spin of a single particle to the orbital interactions of celestial bodies and the galactic dance of stars. Each dimension builds upon the previous one, adding a layer of complexity to the interplay of rotation and polarity. Dimensions 10 and 11. The cosmic polarity, the rhythm of expansion and contraction, the dance of time. Dimensions 10 and 11, representing cosmic expansion and contraction, embody the ultimate cosmic polarity, driving the cyclical rhythm of the universe's evolution and shaping the very fabric of space-time. This cosmic polarity, the tension between outward and inward forces, is the driving force behind the universe's grandest rotation, its cyclical journey through time. Implications and the promise of unification. A new understanding of reality and our place within it. The 11-dimensional model, with its potential to unify physics through the lens of polarity and rotation, offers a profound and potentially revolutionary understanding of reality and our place within the cosmos. A holistic view of the universe. The interconnectedness of all things through motion and duality. It reveals a universe where the same fundamental principles of polarity and rotation operate at all scales, from the quantum to the cosmic, challenging the artificial separation between the microscopic and macroscopic realms and highlighting the deep interconnectedness of all things. The emergence of complexity, order from chaos, harmony from duality, driven by rotation and polarity. It provides a framework for understanding how complexity emerges from the interactions of simple systems, with polarity and rotation driving the self-organization and evolution of matter and energy. From the formation of atoms to the emergence of life and consciousness, it's a constant dance of order arising from chaos and harmony emerging from duality. The nature of time and space. Dynamic and intertwined, not static and separate, shaped by rotation and polarity. It challenges our conventional understanding of time and space, suggesting that they are not static and absolute, but rather dynamic and emergent properties. Shaped by the interplay of rotation and polarity across the 11 dimensions, it's a constantly evolving tapestry woven from motion and duality. The potential for a theory of everything, unveiling the universe's grand design, a symphony of motion and duality in 11 dimensions. It offers the tantalizing prospect of a theory of everything, a unified framework that can explain all the fundamental forces and phenomena of nature. Revealing the elegance and simplicity of the universe's grand design, it's a cosmic symphony of motion and duality that resonates throughout the 11 dimensions. By embracing the 11-dimensional model and its emphasis on the unifying power of polarity and rotation, we can embark on a journey of intellectual discovery that could revolutionize our understanding of the universe and our place within its grand and awe-inspiring scheme.